Greetings, Black Light. I was looking through the Theology of Time, and this brother, Abbas Rasul, National Secretary, reprinted Theology of Time by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Nation of Islam, and I just want to read something. There's a section in here, it says the Theology of Time, page 14, says, "I am here from God to challenge the world." That's why I had on one of my titles in one of my videos, Elijah versus everybody else. And subconsciously, I must have read this and put it on and put it in my title, in one of my titles. It goes on to say, "The devil listens to me every minute of the hour. He has his electronic and mechanical instruments set up on me all the time. He can hear every word that I'm saying, but he cannot condemn what I'm saying, what I say, or what I'm writing in this book to be other than the truth." That's why, brother he don't fear nothing. He come on YouTube, and if he's walking the straight and narrow, he's brave enough to come on the devil's devices and tell the truth. And the good thing about YouTube and the devil's devices is that when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, in his day, his technology wasn't nowhere near on the level of this technology. Radio and TV, certain demographic will hear it. It might be local, sometimes national, and but now you could be shot around the planet. It depends on who get that vibrations to tune in on your channel. And so if you shooting right knowledge out, and a person is in the right frame of mind or in the right frequency, he'll tune in on your channel, on your frequency, and he'll get that knowledge. And this is why the Caucasians, see, at one point in time, Sinetta, as far as YouTube concerned, was probably the most powerful voice. And so one time he was shooting out, he was on the right path, shooting out some right knowledge, banging on the beast. So the same with Mr. Farrakhan, he was switching up so much. So now you got an attack on the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, his doctrine, his methodology, and brothers ain't picking up where Down Elijah Muhammad left off at. And the, while we're arguing with one another, roasting one another, throwing each other up under the bus, the enemy, he's doing the same thing. That's why he got the police out doing military canvassing and even his own people. You know, you'll see a white woman blocking a brother's interest going into an apartment building and calling the police on them, you know, and you'll see a woman on YouTube in a grocery market, in a supermarket, blocking a sister from the aisleway or from some food or just hassling, and she feel like she got backing. Her backing is Donald Trump and the government. See, because when Trump say "Make America Great Again," you know, they took it as the Klan is back. You know, we're gonna keep these niggers in these Negroes in their check. We're gonna check them and keep them in their spots. You know, and then they even hire some of our people to kill us and keep us as, you know, us checked also. So the other day, you know, I was looking at the news here in Detroit, and a guy came up to this young lady's house wearing a mask, and she opened the door, and she had a baby in her, holding the baby, and when he grazed the baby, but he shot him. Shot the baby and shot the mother. They're in the hospital. And the brothers and sisters around there, the elders around there talking about he moving. You know, because he lived next door to her. Another little young sister talking about she moving. See, when I was coming up, man, if that would have happened in my neighborhood, we would have found out who did that. Because we didn't shoot babies. That's the, man. If you let a brother get away with shooting babies, now we don't know if it was a brother or not. They say he had a mask on, but you can't put it past him because a brother will do anything for some money. He'll do anything for some money. And that's what I'm trying to get across to you, that at one time money did have a little more meaning and value. But today it's not about the money no more, because I told you that they don't have gold backing money. They don't have money like we know it. So they're trying to switch over to digital money. The old world is fading out. That's why you see these school closings. The school is closing in your hood. Different buildings is brick and mortar is shutting down. You order clothes online. You order food online. You order because it's cheaper. The only thing they got to worry about is viruses, cyber attacks, and maintaining electricity, because even the wiring of the electricity is outdated because the climate is changing. You got more storms, wind blowing. So we're going to have to change that up. Find another way to power the internet and power your house and everything else. We're going to have to find a way to uh, try to keep their system going. But they fighting against God, against nature. So the other day I was watching a movie. I hope I got a little time to tell you about these people on this island that never got old, and they had to get a certain type of blood to keep them alive. And if they didn't get that certain type of blood, they'll die. These people was 100, 200, 300 years old, but they wasn't making babies. There wasn't no children on this island. And eventually, they had to, they couldn't get no blood, and the blood wasn't working with them no more because they was dying out. That's the Caucasian. The Caucasian been stealing our organs and blood and whatever, but he's dying out anyway. He only had 6,000 years to live, and his time is running out, and he knows this. And actually, we don't have to do nothing, but he's going to come at us now harder. He don't want us to outlive him, so he's going to come at us harder. So we're going to have to defend ourselves. No more Mr. Nice Guy. So he's got us fighting each other. That keeps him around a little longer. We can steal our blood and everything else, see, that we got, that he needs. He stole our land, stole the planet almost. So anyway, get this book here, Theology of Time. This is Black Light.